Hey there, welcome into another lesson. Today we're going to do something called unison ghost notes. The groove we're going to learn is quite a simple triplet groove. However, what I'm going to do towards the end of the lesson is I'm going to show you how you can take any simple groove and expand it and show you the things that I do when I'm expanding my grooves. This is the groove we're going to work with. So you can see, fairly simple idea. When I was first starting out in drums, I didn't have a drum teacher. I didn't have money to get lessons. And so the way I learned was basically saving up some money and buying books. This was one of the books that I got quite early on, The Commandments of R&B Drumming by Zorro. A lot of really good information in this book. The ideas that we're going to do today, the first part at least, has come from this book. So the triplet groove that we're playing, when I play triplets, I tend to like counting 1 ander, 2 ander, 3 ander, 4 ander. The groove itself is, in its simplest form, is just triplets. So if we just count 1 ander, 2 ander, 3 ander, 4 ander, we're golden, right? Some people prefer to count to 6 each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that case, 4 is the important one on the snare drum. Now what we're doing is we're adding some extra notes in there. So if we put it all the same volume to start with, you're going to get this groove. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way. I like to count 1 ander, 2 ander, 1 ander, 2 ander, 1. So get that going. Now play everything on the snare drum, real quiet, but try not to let that affect your right hand too much. And now we're going to bring out that middle snare drum, because there was 3 snare drums there, and the middle one's going to be the loud one. So if we're counting to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the 4 that's loud. If we're counting triplets, 1 ander, 2 ander, 1 ander, 2 ander. It sounds like this. Something to watch out for there. Make sure your unisons, which means when we're hitting exactly together, are exactly together, not flams. Okay, so how do you expand then on a simple idea like that, or any simple idea that you ever come across? Well, one of the methods for doing this is simply the idea of going around your limbs. So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to add something in with my left foot. Let's go simple, right? We'll start really easy. Let's say we're going to add in quarter notes. Same groove, nothing changes, but this foot is now doing this. Maybe we do just the 2 and the 4. Maybe more advanced players do some splashes or something. Or maybe for super advanced guys, what we do is we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would give you this. But what you do right there is kind of irrelevant because of what I'm about to show you now. What we're doing is we're going to go around each of these limbs. And so if the one that you could manage was no left feet, stick with that. If you could have managed the middle one, the difficult one, you choose. If we go to the right hand now, what can I do with my right hand? Well, with my right hand, the first thing I'm going to try and do, especially on this side of the kit, I'm going to try and add some bells in there, some accents. I'm going to start off by just doing this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is basically 1 ander, 2 ander. So the right hand bell will be in line with my bass drum, and then with my snare drum. Pretty simple. That's easy, add your foot in. Then again, let's call that stage 1. Stage 2, right, is going to be, instead of playing groupies of 3 notes, let's play 2s. So I'm now going to go 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. If I'm counting to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, all the odd numbers. That's going to give you this. For those guys who really want to push themselves, let's maybe change this to groupings of 4 notes, right? Which is going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Or 1 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't count the 6s, right? So I suck at that, right? Let me just demonstrate it. And that process just goes on and on and on. My left hand, I'm kind of stuck my left hand because I'm already doing 3 notes. What else could I do? Maybe I could buzz it or something like that. Now, one of the things that this book teaches you a lot about, it's less about learning technical drum grooves, and it's more about things like feel and touch. And it talks about things like buzzes. So maybe I buzz the last stroke, so I get this. And then you team that up with some of the other stuff you've done. Maybe we move one of those onto the toms. And so that is how I go through taking simple ideas and making them more and more interesting. Now, the more vocabulary you get, the easier that's going to be. Now, the one we've missed out is obviously the bass drum. Well, that's the easiest one, right? Most of us have played grooves like, and then thought, I need another bass drum in there, let's go. Or maybe you want to go, I like playing a lot of notes. Right, but we're keeping the same groove going, but adding bass drums in. Well, that same thing can happen in this triplet groove. I like that one, right? So if I team that up with some hands, I'm going to rim shot the back beats. And then all of a sudden, the easiest groove seems a lot more interesting. That's it for today. If you've enjoyed today's lesson, make sure you subscribe. Please leave me some comments. I like reading your comments. Appreciate all the feedback. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.